Davis, welcome to the latest episode of Cut to the
Chase
and
101
Real Estate. Today's episode number 101. So I thought very good topic could be 101 Real Estate. What are the basics that allows you to be a good agent? Because we talk about it's like riding a bike, right? Without the wheels spinning and moving, you're not moving, right? So you can have all the
bells and whistles
and all of the things, but it's about basics. And real estate, you do not reinvent the wheel, do you?
No.
You can adjust it.
Yeah.
But it's always
you can
going to be around.
leverage technology and systems and processes to 2x, 3x your business. But no, there are basics.
And today we didn't plan this topic. I just came up with it because you say, what are we talking about? Well, episode 101 real estate. My 101 of real estate is, how many times in a week are you in front of a buyer, in front of a vendor, in a lounge, talking about a property with a potential vendor or conversation on the phones? This is my 101 real estate. On top of your head, what is your 101 real estate?
Well, that's okay if you, because you've got a people will be watching this going, that's okay for Team Diego, because you get strangers ringing you all the time wanting to list your property, right? So the people that are sitting at home or watching this are going, well, how do I get into those lounges? And for me, it was just about meeting people. So when I got into real estate, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what I was saying, but all I knew that I had to meet people. I joined the squash club. I joined the National Party. There's a number of Toastmasters. So I joined organizations to get in front of people that were outside of my sphere of influence. And of course, they wanted to talk real estate. And if you get to know them, because that's your skill in making people like you, then I ended up picking up all that business. And I got into more people's lounges and started talking to more people. Some people were door knocking and prospecting, and all those things are important. But I just went, I've just got to meet people.
And that was your way to do it, right?
Yeah.
And yes, of course, I'm an attraction agent. Love that. Blessed. By the way, if you're an agent and you want your life to be successful to the next level, but most importantly, this job to be more enjoyable, you want to become an attraction agent.
But at the start, you weren't.
I wasn't. And for me, my journey was to speak to as many people as I possibly could, right? Now, I didn't join the Toastmaster or did all of that. My journey was slightly different. And whichever way, there's many roads that they all lead to Rome,
Well,
right?
you hustled with withdrawn listings. I remember.
Withdrawn, expiring. But it's about how many conversations I have about a potential vendor coming on the market in the future. And if you have 10 conversations, the law will always say that 1 out of 10 will turn into something, right? So if you're a new agent and you've got 0 leads and you're starting today or tomorrow, yes, join those clubs, get those relationships, but hustle at the same time, because, it's hustle.
Well, I heard a great saying the other day, like people go, oh, they're so lucky. No, luck is the residue of hard work. Those that work hard tend to get lucky. They tend to find the breaks.
You wouldn't say that I was lucky the day that I picked you up in an Uber. Remember, 8 years ago, I picked up this guy in an Uber as I was starting to become an agent. I don't think people would have looked at me back in the day and said, that guy's lucky. No, I did the work in, and I put the work in. But there is a side that Tom Panos mentions quite often, that hustle beats talents. When talent can beat hustle.
When talent doesn't hustle.
When talent doesn't hustle. So, man, we got Betty in my team. He just made it out of the mentorship program. Shut up to Betty if you listen to the podcast. Man, that guy hustle harder than a 70-year-old stripper on a Monday night shift in Timaru. Still one of my best lines on Rich Listers. But hustle beats talent. But if you've got talent and you hustle as well, that's a winning recipe of 101.
Go meet some people. What do you got to lose?
Mike, what have you got to lose? Thanks for listening. We are to the road to 200.
Ciao, ciao.